Hey, hello everyone. How are you? Hope everyone doing fine and everything's going great. So today's problem that we have got today is like grid game. So initially I was taking this problem in the long form, doing and calculating the index where we will change the direction. So in that thing, what I was doing is like starting from the initial index, I check out a like which path will if I change at this particular point, what will be the total sum I will get. Then at this point, what will be the total sum I get. At this point change, what will be the total sum I get. And I'll check out, I'll take that turn where I get the maximum. Then after that I go for the minimum and I found out from the above and below. So after the last line I have written that after calculating from above and below, I just get to know that it is problem that is focusing on the second part, not on the first part. On the second part, what I mean is it's about calculating what will be the minimum sum that we can get from the max of above sum and below line sum, below row sum, or and above row sum, first row and the second row. So what my approach is, we will pre-calculate, or you can say pre-order prefix sum, and we will check out which is maximum, and in that we will get the minimum one in all the maximum numbers that we get. Okay, so this problem is not kind of too much writing code or implementing. It is all about thinking what will be the best approach to use. Okay, so let's start with the code. I'll explain everything that I can think of, and then you guys can comment out or ask anything. Regarding my health also, it's getting a little bit better, but I also have some pain still, like some headache. But whatever it costs, if we want to achieve our dreams, we want to achieve our goals, we have to sacrifice some of the things. So let's start with the code, guys, with the same energy, with the same power. Let's do. Okay, so it's just the number of columns that we have, then long mini, which will be our answer. Initially it will be L long max. Okay, so today I have learned one new thing, uh, that is accumulate. So before that I use the thing is I can simply go with the first row and sum up every single elements. But in CP, where we have milliseconds of seconds and milliseconds of time changing a rank in a whole load process, so we use as much less code as possible, because we want to save our time. So total equals to accumulate a0 dot begin, comma, a0 dot end, and comma 0 error. So what is the significance of this 0 error? Let's check out. So accumulate a0 dot begin 0 and 0 ll is a function that computes the sum of all the elements in the range of a0 to a begin, and the initial value is 0 ll. That is, initial value is 0 long. If I said 0 int, then it will be int whatever the value. Okay, so what is the time complexity? Let's check out. It must be big of n, that size of a0. Time complexity big O of n. Okay, so similar, everything same, just the line of code is less. Okay, and long below, which will be initially 0. Now what I will do, will start with initially I equals to 0, I less than m, and I plus plus. And what we will do is, first of all we'll minus from a0 I. Okay, Then we'll calculate minimum of mini comma max of whatever the sum of all these numbers from the first column second up to the last, that is total comma just sum up to first element, even not the first because we are not considering it right now below. Okay, and our below will become after this a1I, and we will just return mini. Okay, so it's like just time complexity big of m. Okay, so what I have done here is, let me explain again. See, at this point, at the first index at here, I have two choices: either move in the right side or either move below. So what I say, if I move right side, after this whatever the decision I don't know, but if I move on the right side, I'll have sum of 5, or let's let's say just reverse of it. If I change, if I move in the whole this direction, whole up to this, then I'll have like let's say if I just move in the below, okay, then I, for the second part, I'll move in the above direction. So what is the sum there on the above side? It will be these elements, first second column and third column. Okay, so this total is the total signifies for the second robot. If the first robot moves through the below, then whatever left above is the total, and this below is signifying that if my robot moves from the above, then what will be the total in the below, leftover below columns. Okay, so initially if my robot is here and it moves through the below, then my total will be 0 plus my total will be 5 plus 4, that will be 9. That's why I have removed the first element, 9 plus 2 11, so it will be 5 plus 4. And if it moves from above, then my sum will be 0. If it's moved from below, it will be 9. If it's moved from above, it's moved from below. Okay, I am saying if it's changes direction here, at that point I'll have either 9 or 0. I'll choose this 9, and that will be the max, and compare it with the minimum value that I can have. Okay, why max? Because the change, why max? Because the second robot will go through that part which have maximum sum. Now I am saying my robot have changed the direction in second column. My robot, if I have changed the direction in second column, what I have left with is either 1 or 4. So I'll choose 4, that will be the max here, and then I'll choose the minimum because our first robot is trying to give the minimum to second robot. Now third option is, if I change here, then I have 1 and 5 total, that will be the 6, and our robot would want to give as much as possible. So what is actually happening here is, we are calculating, pre-calculating if my robot change direction in the first column, if my robot change direction in the second column, and whatever the left out results we have, we compare them and find out the maximum, because our second robot will choose the path maximum, but our first robot will try to make the minimum of it as much as possible, so that's why it will be minimum. So this is the approach that I am using, guys. So see you next time. Take care. Bye bye, and happy coding.